Oh boy. Hello, sports mockery fans and fellow Bears fans. I know you're still pissed off about Sunday's choke job against the Lions. Somehow Matt Nagy's still employed, but not for long, right? Well, my name is Aldo Soto, and I'm here with not one, but two great promotions from our great friends at the William Hill Sportsbook. But before we get to the Monday Night Football doubleheader and the cash bonus that William Hill Sportsbook is offering everyone, help us out. Press that subscribe button on YouTube so you don't miss any of our gambling content. We're basically going every day. We're also going to have stuff on all the breaking news for Chicago sports, some rumors, and visit the website, sportsmockery.com. Bears, Bulls, Cubs, White Sox, Blackhawks, and even more gambling content. All right, let's get to it. So here's the great thing about signing up at William Hill Sportsbook. If you create an account today, and this is for new users, but you can create it, If you sign up today and you use the promo code MOCKERY300, your first bet is going to be risk-free, worth up to $300. So this is what it means. And again, easy steps here. Number one, download the William Hill Sportsbook betting app. Number two, create an account. Number three, use the promo code MOCKERY300. You're going to make your first deposit. And your first bet, if you lose it, William Hill is going to cover it up to $300. So let's say you created an account on Sunday, right before the Bears-Lions game. You went up there and you created your William Hill Sportsbook account. You would have gotten a risk-free bet, and you were probably pretty confident on the Bears beating the Lions. If there's one team that Mitch can beat, it's the Lions. And, we all saw how that ended. However, as mad as you were, and as mad as you were just MFing life, the good thing would have been that your bet, let's say you would have bet like $100, $200, again, up to $300 on the Bears to win, or even cover the spread, William Hill was going to give you that money back. And hey, now you can do it today, so don't miss out. Again, Mockery300 on the William Hill Sportsbook betting app. Create an account today. Risk-free bet up to $300. You are guaranteed not to lose. All right, football fans, who's ready for not one, but two Monday Night Football games? And guess what? William Hill Sportsbook is going to give you some money if you just bet on it. So, for 2 days, Monday Night Football doubleheader. Game one, we got Pittsburgh against Washington. Game two, Buffalo against San Francisco. If you go to the William Hill Sportsbook betting app, create an account. Again, remember, Mockery300, and you bet at least $20 on both of the point spreads, William Hill is going to put $10 right back into your account, just like that. So, right now, the Steelers are favored by 6.5 over Washington, and San Francisco not playing in San Francisco. 49ers and the Bills are in Arizona right now because of the COVID-19 protocol set out in California, forced the 49ers to move their Week 13 and Week 14 games. So they're playing where the Cardinals usually play. San Francisco 1-point favorite, Steelers 6.5. If you bet at least $20 on both of those games, bam, you get $10 right back, no matter what. All right, let's get to some predictions for this Monday Night Football doubleheader. We got Game 1, Washington on the road going to face the Pittsburgh Steelers. I know what you're thinking. Steelers 11-0, favored by less than a touchdown, minus 6.5 right now on the William Hill Sportsbook betting app. Easy money, right? Not too fast. And here's the thing. I don't want Steelers fans getting all upset. I'm not calling your team overrated or anything. They're 11-0. You have to play the teams on your schedule. So far, the Steelers have beaten them all. And, they're 8-3 against the spread. Pretty damn good. However, as of late, it's not like they're blowing out teams, except for, the bad ones. 3 weeks ago, they beat the Cincinnati Bengals 36-10, and they followed that up with a 27-3 win over the Jaguars. But again, we're talking about the Bengals and Jaguars. Last week, they were in a dogfight with the Ravens, who had RG3 starting. Come on. And then before that, you look at all their games going back to October 11th. In a shootout against the Eagles. Eagles stink. Carson Wentz is worse than Mitch Trubisky, probably. A lot richer, though. They did beat Cleveland, Cleveland, congratulations. First winning season in forever. Probably going back to the playoffs for the first time since 2002. That was a solid win. A blowout, actually. It was 38-7. They beat the Titans. Titans defense is terrible. That was a 3-point game again. The point is here, they've been in like tight games. They're not blowing anybody out. I mean, last week with the Ravens, it was 19-14. Dallas with like what, the third string quarterback, 24-19. Baltimore again, that was a 4-point game, 28-24. They're just not blowing a lot of teams out. So again, if you look at Pittsburgh's last 6 games, they've won. Obviously, they've won them all, but 4 out of the 6 games, they've only won by less than a touchdown. I mean, those 2 big blowouts again against the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't know, guys. They have to go with the Washington football team here, who they have the second best passing defense, top 10 scoring defense. They're only allowing like 22 points a game. Yeah, the Steelers are kind of high powered, but they're not that, that classic explosive team that we've seen in recent years, outside from last year when Roethlisberger was out. But Washington, sneaky good. And here's some more numbers on them. Sneaky good at 4-7, huh? Well, here's the thing. Washington is actually 6-5 against the spread this year, and I mean, they've won 3 out of the last 5 games. And here's the thing, those 2 losses, they were by a combined 6 points against the Giants and Lions. Yeah, they're down to Alex Smith, but he's been okay. He's just been the game manager, that we saw in Kansas City before. Obviously not as explosive, but he's just, time possession, keep the ball, and they have a great run game with Antonio Gibson. So look for that. Their defense is obviously their strength. I mean, I wrote on Sunday, take the Washington football team +7. It's down to 6.5 now, but take them again. Do it. Steelers, they're not that great. All right, so for Game 2 of Monday Night Football's doubleheader, we got the Bills going against the 49ers down in Arizona. And I'm not going to lie, at -1, it's basically a toss-up, and, I mean, you can flip a coin here. As a Bears fan, I'm pretty jealous that the 49ers have Kyle Shanahan as their head coach. He's a guy who's dealt with a whole bunch of big injuries. He has Nick Mullins, keeping them in games. They're at 5-6, but they've lost 3 recent games to pretty tough teams like Seattle Seahawks. They've lost to New Orleans Saints. They lost to the Green Bay Packers. So that record, obviously not the best, pretty mediocre. But they were going up against some pretty tough teams. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to lean towards the Bills here. Outside of that Hail Mary loss against the Cardinals, I mean, you take that away, and they'd be on a 5-game winning streak here. So I like the Bills +1. All right, so to recap the William Hill Sportsbook Monday night special here, if you bet the spreads on both of the games, Pittsburgh against Washington, Buffalo against San Francisco, you bet at least $20 on each of those games, you automatically get $10 credited to your account. And again, sign up today at the William Hill Sportsbook betting app. When you create your account, use the promo code Mockery300, and your first bet is going to be risk-free up to $300. So sign up today, and good luck.